Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you're all doing well and well prepared because today it is an important day. Coppa Italia semi-final, the first leg, because you know that it's the first time we are playing in Firenze, and then we will go back in our stadium to play the second game. There is still the away goal rule valid in Coppa Italia for the people who wants to ask. Today will be a big game, a thriller of a game. We'll try to win, we'll try to honor that badge here in the shirt. Guys, I want that all the chat, two things. The first thing is that you put a maximum of like. That's super important for Fiorentina versus Juve to support our guys, because we know it, they are in Firenze. We heard already all the whistles towards our guys. So I want a maximum of likes. That's what I want. And then I want you to tell me from where you are watching. Ditemi da dove ci guardate. We'll try to do an English live, but of course we will answer also all the Italian people in the chat. So it's a bilingual chat today, guys. Write it, I will read you. So like, and then you tell me from where you are from, because I have some videos versus Sampdoria, the beautiful score that we did there, and then the Sassuolo game. I have that video as well. We will go through them. We will speak about the lineups with a new starter in the team, and then we go with the game 22 minutes before the start of Fiorentina-Juve. Let's say hello to the people in the chat. Beleef Bende komt uit Nederland. Dag jongen, ik hoop dat alles goed gaat met jou. On a des gens bof 2000 2004 qui viennent de Paris, la capitale française, Lombardia, Simone viene dalla Lombardia, regione di Milano, ieri il derby, oggi Juve che gioca in Toscana a Firenze. We have people from Georgia, from Russia, from Italia, Treviglio a Bergamo, Ghana, people from Ghana, Lester Tete is from Ghana. Wir haben auch Menschen aus Germany, aus Deutschland, Germany, Tiziano Cassano. We have people from Romania, America, Juventino orgoglioso dall'India. Wow, Indonesia, also there. Switzerland, we have Poland. Prince is from Poland and he says, I love Italy. Look at the colors. The colors are representing Coppa Italia, Italian Cup, the green and the white. I'm the white today. And then the red. The three colors that are really beautiful. We know it. People from Australia, really early in the morning for them. Ciao, people from Australia. We have people from Malta. You know, I try to pronounce the name Malta. Malta is also a really country where a lot of Juventinis are living in. I love Malta. I should go there really soon. I hope really soon. Che bello. All these people from all around the world that are watching Juventus are waiting for Juventus to play. And we'll try to win as well today because that's really important. You know what Massimiliano Allegri, our trainer, our coach, he's there. What did he said yesterday? Andiamo a cercare il gol. We will try to find that goal that will be really important in Coppa Italia with still the away goal rule. Pay attention, he said as well. Non dobbiamo concedere. We don't have to concede. We know that Fiorentina will play like it is a Champions League night. We know that, especially today with the return of Dusan Vlahovic in their stadium. We know that, but Italiano, the coach of Fiorentina, he said yesterday in press conference, it is not Fiorentina versus Dusan Vlahovic. It is Fiorentina versus Juventus. So pay attention. They are informed. They are doing a beautiful Serie A. They are already in semi-final of Coppa Italia. We know that our streak, you know, the games that we played in Coppa Italia versus Fiorentina, they are not in our favor. They won 6 times. We lost 6 times. Of course, we won 4 times and we did 4 draws. So 6-4-4 at the moment. Let's try to recuperate some games. Let's try to win already today. That will be super important. Forza Juve for Damiano Motta. From USA, New York, Manjiro Sano is there. Don Simon, 82. Ciao Pepe, Forza Juve. I like that. So what do you think, guys? We have 90 minutes to go before the start of the game. What do you think if we go with the lineups, with a beautiful surprise, one that we were waiting for so long? He's there. We have Perin in the goal. No, that's not the one that you were waiting. I know which player you were waiting for. He's there somewhere. But we have Perin in the goal. Perin, the goalkeeper, also in Coppa Italia. He already played all the games there. We have a 3-man defense, surprised by Massimiliano Allegri, with De Sciglio, De Ligt that will be in the middle, and Danilo playing a bit more on the right. 3-man defense on the right, Danilo, De Ligt with the number 4 in the middle, and De Sciglio on the left. So 3-man defense, Danilo. Captain today, vice captain De Ligt, Matthijs De Ligt, vice captain, and Danilo, a leader. I don't know if you saw the goal of Moisken last weekend versus Empoli, the opening goals, because we know that when Moisken is playing, he's opening the goals. He's the one that is actually opening the goals, and when he scores in the game, then Juventus wins. Will that also be valid in Coppa Italia? We will see that, of course, because he's playing next to Vlahovic in the attack, 3-man in defense, 2-man up front. And who are the people that will play in the middle? We have from one side Pellegrini, on the left Locatelli, Rabiot and Arthur in the middle, and Marleake, the 21 years old French guy that we took 1 year ago. We bought him from Marseille. He will start. He played already 2 times in Serie A. He played 20 minutes in total in Serie A. Hopefully today he can start. Of course he will start today, and he will try to play as many possible minutes as he can. We were all waiting for him. He is there. And I told you, Vlahovic returning to Fiorentina next to Moisken. Today a really young team, because we have Marleake that is super young, I told you. But in attack we have 2 players that are born in 2000. Vlahovic 28 January 2000, and then we have Moisken 28 February 2000. Both of them just celebrated 22 years. Let me say hello to the people who just joined. We have Juventino who's saying Ken on fire. Sì, ma parla italiano. Oggi la live è in inglese, non posso sempre parlare in italiano. Ole ole ole, Juve ole ole ole. I like that from Alex De Luigi. 5 goals for Vlahovic today. That's a bit optimistic. You never know in life. That's a bit optimistic. Vlahovic that is running and trying to chase some players from Juventus, ex-Juventus players like Roberto Baggio, Andreas Müller, and Filippo Inzaghi, that scored 6 goals out of 7 games after their debut. So 7 games, they scored 6. Vlahovic is now at 4 goals in 6 games. He will play 7 games. He will try to score today. If he score a brace, he equalized the debut goals. Mamma mia, what a player, what a striker. And he starts immediately today. Just so I tell you a bit of some stats. Let's go Juve for Amanda Skikluna. Don Simon, Vlahovic is cool and focused and he will score. Guys, I want to know, will he score? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment. Will Vlahovic score versus his ex-team Fiorentina today? Yes or no? I want to know from you. Will he score or not? I see already. And Mohammed who's saying Mattias Sule. Mattias Sule is on the bench together with Stramaccioni, young defender from our under-23 team. And then we have also Fabio Miretti. Miretti, a really great midfielder. So we have an offensive, a midfielder, and a defender from under-23 on the bench. And a lot of people, yes, he will score. Of course, he will score. Miretti on the bench, Massimo. He will maybe play the second half. Yes, of course, it depends on the passes. But today, guys, we were waiting for Arthur and Locatelli. They are playing both together. So, no excuses today. Today, Locatelli will play a bit more on the right side because we know that he loves to play as a box-to-box on the left. But due to the injuries, McKennie, Zakaria, someone has to be on the right side of the field. And it will be Locatelli. Locatelli on the right. Arthur, the brain, the tempo regulator, the one that will dictate the tempo, he will be in the middle. And Rabiot on the left. Rabiot is playing games and games and games. I can tell you one thing, guys. Rabiot is a bit like Juventus of Allegri. Allegri always said in the past, La Juve di Marzo, Juventus from March, because that's the moment where the game starts to be decisive. That's the moment where Juventus has to be ready. And Rabiot, since I know him, since he's playing at Juventus, he's growing with his physique, with his condition. He's playing since some games quite well. Pay attention for Rabiot from March. Pay attention for Juventus from March. Attenzione! Happy to see Ake. I told you, a lot of people are happy to see Ake. You know what we will do, guys? We'll go back. We'll go back in time. How did we arrive to Fiorentina versus Juventus semi-final in Coppa Italia? We did it quite well. We will go to the prediction. Calma, calma, calma. I will first show you a video about how we arrived there. Because you remember the first game, it was versus Sampdoria. We won, otherwise we would not have been here today to play in Stadio Armenio Franchi. Can someone tell me what was the score of that game? Juventus versus Sampdoria. What was the score that gave us the victory to go to the next round versus Sassuolo? 4-2. That's Giuseppe. Is someone else guessing another score? Can someone tell me another score than 4-2 maybe? 4-1 for Fravena. Juventino 4-1. It was 4-1, guys, like Axel Van Damme is saying. Timothy Wright is right. Browen 4-1, 4-1, 4-1. You know what? Because there were some results. While the guys are warming up, I will show you the video. And then you can count the goals and see if it was 4-1, 4-2, 3-0. Let's go with that game, guys.
Scarico fuori, Locatelli cambia gioco dall'altra parte, Quadrado, grande stop, poi movimento danzante, il tiro di destro e il tuffo sul posto di Falcone a mettere ancora il corner. Ecco il tiro in porta dall'altra parte. Fischia l'arbitro, la rincorsa di Juan, il destro e il gol! 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 Carica il cross che passa a Rugani, la parata! Distinto da parte di Falcone, occasione gol per Daniele Rugani. Artur veloce al limite della rigore, il tocco per Kulusevski, Dejan sinistro, destro, palla in mezzo, Morata con i piedi, con la gamba, di richiamo, riesce Falcone a mettere in corner. Quadrado punta l'uomo, è una finta perché dà all'indietro per il cross di Artur, colpo di testa di Rugani, gol! 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 Daniele! Stile Juve, Rugani! Attenzione a un attacco di Alexandro sul pallone, subito a recuperarlo. Morata sulla linea di fondo, scivola dentro l'area. Morata ancora con un dribbling. Morata il sinistro a cercare di sorprendere Falcone, che stavolta chiude le gambe. Augello. Pallone crossato in mezzo, una finta, arriva dall'altra parte a Conti che se la giusta e tira. E il gol della Sampdoria, attenzione. 2-1, partita riaperta così come era accaduto in campionato. Attenzione, un intercetto buono della Juve di Bala, un'occasione, gol! 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 La Juve in gol, vamos Paolino! 3-1 Juventus sulla Sampdoria. Quadrado entra nel rigore, Quadrado guarda il portiere, tira la respinta di Falcone. Fatto tutto da solo Juan, ma non è riuscito ad andare in gol. Parte Morata, gol! Cala il poker la Juve contro la Sampdoria. Calcio di rigore trasformato da Alvaro Morata. Locatelli, Caio Giorgi per Dybala, Dybala può entrare in area, grande dribbling poi sinistro sul primo palo e la ribattuta di Falcone. Parte Dybala, in porta il tuffo di Falcone, palla che scivola in fallo laterale.
And that was the first game. Indeed, it was 4-1 victory versus Sampdoria. Do you remember Quadrado with that free kick? Rugani, Dybala, Morata, 4 goals in one game. We conceded one. It was 4-1. I hope you enjoyed that beautiful game in Coppa Italia because it was beautiful. We have to be really honest with that. It was a beautiful game. It's not over, guys. Today, I told you that a birthday boy will play because he celebrated a few days ago on the 28th of February. He celebrated 22 years. Moisken that scored versus Empoli before the brace of Dusan Vlahovic. We have also a beautiful video for Moisken, guys. I know that we already went over the 500 likes because I was watching and I was counting you. That's great. Is that enough? It's not enough. It's never enough if you support Juve. If you have a black and white heart, if your blood is black and white, guys, put a maximum of like. That's what we want to see. I show you the birthday video before Sassuolo video of Moisken. Maximum of likes, and then we continue. We will go back to the lineups and how will Massimiliano Allegri ask their balls to play. Fiorentina will play with a 4-3-3. Juventus with a 3-4-3-5-2. Pay attention. Marleake on the right. Big expectations on the young guys. We go with the video. Birthday of Moisken.
Let's go.
I love that one, guys. Let me take away that one. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. 8 minutes before the start of the game. So we are starting in the prediction phase. First of all, I want to remind you how the lineups will be today. We have Perin in the goal. Perin will be there, and then a 3-man defense with De Sciglio on the left, De Ligt in the middle, and Danilo on the right. We have a 5-man midfield with Pellegrini from one side, and then Marleake that will support also the defense to form a 5-man when we have to defend, but will be also really offensive, and that's why we have these two young guys. fresh legs, a lot of energies in the legs. They will go up and down, up and down, up and down for Pellegrini, Luca and Marley Ake on the right side in the middle of the field, the brains, the tempo regulator as I call him, the Brazilian player with the number 5 on the back. We are speaking about Arthur on his left side, Adrien Rabiot, the second Frenchman today on the field. We have 2 Frenchmen on the field, guys, 2 Frenchmen, and then we have Locatelli on the right, box to box today. He will have actually the occasion to go up, to go really up and try maybe these shots from the distance like he scored versus Torino. Do you remember that winning goal, that 1-0 in Il Derby della Mole from Locatelli? Today he will have that role to go up and to take his possibilities, and he will also have to dialogue a lot, to speak a lot. Speak not with the words but with the eyes and with the feet, because he will have to serve Dusan Vlahovic with the number 7 that will be there on top of our attack next to Moise Kean. 3-5-2, really curious to see how Juventus will be lined up, and we will go through all the stats, average position and all these kind of things today. We have 6 minutes, guys. I show you, because we saw the Sampdoria game. I also want to show you the video versus Sassuolo, and remember that last goal, that last minute goal, that was just epic, a beautiful battle from Vlahovic. But do you remember, because it was a 2-1, who was the guy that scored in that game? The first goal of Juventus in Juventus versus Sassuolo that we won 2-1. The second one was Dusan Vlahovic. At the end they gave an own goal, but the first goal of that game, who can tell me who he was? I want to read the name in the comment. He will not be there today. He will not be on the field. Dino Muhamedovic, but also Suarit Emanuele, Santoro, Almrid Dinch, Alfonso Roselli. They are all telling me Dybala. Let's see in images if what you are saying is right or not. We go.
Partiti fino alla fine del primo tempo. Forza Juve in gol dai ragazzi. C'è un po' di campo a sinistra per Alexandro. Va al recupero su di lui, errato Sassuolo. Allora Alexandro la può mettere in mezzo per McKennie. La conclusione col mancino, ribattuta di Dybala col mancino. Gol, gol, gol. La Juve in gol, subito una gioia con Paulo Dybala. Dopo 3 minuti, Juventus 1, Sassuolo 0 con il numero 10, Paulo Dybala. Sbaglia l'apertura Bonucci, attenzione, serve Berardi, il tiro! Il salvataggio in tuffo di Perin che mette in corner. Traoré, Tiriacopoulos entra in area sinistro, altra smanacciata a respingere di Perin, poi Berardi sbaglia completamente la mira, avanza verso l'area di rigore, chiede, ottiene lo scambio, entra dentro l'area Traoré, il tiro e il gol del Sassuolo, pareggio di Traoré. 23 minuti e 16 secondi, guarda l'area, il cross per la testa, bella, bella. Nuovamente parità numerica, sbaglia tutto il Sassuolo, contrattacco di Vlahovic. Vlahovic entra in area di rigore sul destro, la parata del portiere, anche Vlahovic gli ha praticamente tirato addosso. Paolo punta l'uomo, Paolo ce l'ha sul mancino, limite, De Ligt, vede bene McKennie, la conclusione, giro, palo di Weston McKennie, incredibile. Dentro per Vlahovic, sinistro, chiude le gambe, Pego le mette in corner. Vediamo il cross per McKennie, grande parata, poi palo, la palla ancora lì, altro palo, traversa. Incredibile cos'è successo in questa azione sotto porta. Scamacca sbaglia l'appoggio, serve Vlahovic che innesca Morata davanti al portiere, Morata col mancino, tocco sotto a palombella, il guantone di Pegolo, abbiamo sciupato un'altra incredibile palla gol. Rimessa lunga di McKennie, la sponda che diventa un tiro addirittura in porta di Rabiot, smanaccia ancora Pegolo in corner. Bene dentro l'area per De Ligt, De Ligt da centravanti, l'altra parata centrale di Pegolo coi piedi. Vicino alla bandierina del corner, attenzione, buon movimento di Vlahovic che entra in area di rigore, resiste a un assalto, Vlahovic destro, deviato, gol, 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 la Juve in gol! Dusan e basta! 2-1 per noi! L'apertura di Paolo esterna, Vlahovic guarda in area, vede che ancora non c'è nessuno, allora pensa, faccio da solo. Scivola sul corpo di Muldur, entra in area, resiste, col sinistro se la mette sul destro, si prende la deviazione di Ruan e il gol. ed è finita. Arriva 1, arriva 2 e arriva 3.
Told you guys, Dybala. No, I told you. I didn't tell you. I asked you to tell me who it was. It is Dybala, guys. Dybala that scored that beautiful goal, that beautiful opening goal. And then Dusan Vlahovic. Dusan Vlahovic was amazing, guys. Amazing in that game. He gave us the qualification to the semi-final. Now we will have to honor that game. 2 minutes before the game, guys, I see that Gabriel Omar Batistuta went there. He went there to check the game, to watch the game. He's a supporter. He played a lot of years there in Fiorentina. In Firenze, he played there. A big striker, guys. If you didn't have the chance to see who Gabriel Omar Batistuta was, go and check it, because it was a phenomenal, really great player. One that I really loved to see in my team, in my Juventus. Unfortunately, it was not like that, so I want a maximum of prediction, guys. Let me know what you think the result will be today. I want to start with a prediction, guys, and then I will tell you my prediction, of course. So who are predicting, guys? Let me know. Juventus win, yes or no? That's the first thing I want to ask you, and then give me the result without forgetting that we are playing at Fiorentina. So Iman is telling me 2-0, but I need to know for who. Will it be 2-0 for Fiorentina or 2-0 victory for Juve? Like Veritas is used to it because he's telling me 1-3, so Juventus will win. Axel 0-2, 2-0 for us, for Darius, 2-3. 2-3, that's a lot of goals. Yesterday, I repeat you, yesterday there was Milan-Inter, the other semi-final, 0-0 between them. It was not a spectacular game. A lot of people are telling me 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, a draw, 3-3, 1-1, a lot of draws, guys. Why are you expecting a draw? I'm curious. Let me know why you expect a draw. I know we have a lot of injuries. I know that, but I'm sure that we go for the victory today. Maybe a 2-1 for Juventus. Juventus winning 2-1. I was tempted to go like Siran with a 2-0. 2-0 would be a beautiful result. I go for a 2-1. Let me know, guys. Let me know. I'm reading 0-0. I see the team that are entering the field. 2-1 for Juventus for Amanda, 4-1 with 2 goals of Vlahovic, 3-0 perché non hanno più Dusan. L'abbiamo noi. Dusan l'abbiamo noi. 3-0, l'ho detto. Dai Perin, come on Perin. 3-1 Juve win for Mangiro. Rise and Cross is there. All depends on which Juve will have today. Yeah, it depends, of course, because we know that we have to play a really important game on Sunday versus Spezia. So pay attention to that game. 2-0, Giuseppe Mele. 1-1, 4-0 for Philippe. That is going with a big score. 2-0 Forza Bianconeri for Doderex. 1-2 with Ake and Moisken. 2-1 means no youth. The youth, guys, the youth is on the bench. They will probably enter. We also have to give our starters a rest. Makes sense? Wait, I will take away here the sound because the sound is a bit too loud and I'm not concentrated. Here I start to be concentrated. Here I'm started to be concentrated into the game. I see Vlahovic, guys. Vlahovic is about to line up, you know, with the people that they have to start lining up. He's there, he's ready. Mamma mia, Dusan Vlahovic. We see our players there. I told you Danilo will be our captain today. Danilo, mamma mia. I see Vlahovic, big zoom on Vlahovic, Moisken, Adrien Rabiot. We see here Arthur, Marle Ake for the first time in that lineup. Matthias De Ligt, De Sciglio. We have Locatelli, Luca Pellegrini, Mattia Perin, and Danilo. Danilo captain from the start of the game. I am ready. I will take away here. Let me take that away, guys. I will take away, boom. Here, and I will put, of course, the result now. I will do the same here, putting the result, taking away the other one, and I'm ready. I'm ready for the start of the game, guys. I hope you will enjoy Coppa Italia together with me. What will we do? We do a kind of commentary, but interacting with the chat. That's super important. You tell me what you think about the game, good or bad. We'll try to read as much as comments as possible. I will also show you live stats. Where are they playing? What is the average position? How are they playing? How many touches? Who is the most offensive player? Who is the most defensive? Who had the most tackles? From what side of the pitch we are going forward? So remain with me, guys, because it should be spectacular. I see Danilo as a captain with the number 6. I have a lot of shirts together with me today, guys. Let's see who will play, who will score. A lot of people told me Vlahovic will score. I saw a lot of results. A lot of people said a draw. A lot other people said Juventus will win. I didn't see people saying that Juventus would lose, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy. We have to score today. We have to score maximum of likes. Vlahovic for Master FF. I'm waiting that the teams are on the field, that they take away the beautiful background of Coppa Italia. I tell you the lineup of Fiorentina with a 4-3-3, Terracciano in the goal, Biraghi, Igor Milenkovic and Odriozola in the back, and then Castrovilli, Torreira, Bonaventura in the middle, Saponara, Piontek and Icone up front. Pay attention to Piontek, he already scored versus us. Icone is really fast on the right side. Saponara, hey, I always have bad feelings with Saponara. And then a 3-5-2 for Juventus with Perin with the number 36, Danilo, De Ligt and De Sciglio. 38 for Ake, Locatelli, Arthur, Rabiot, Pellegrini, and then we have Vlahovic and Moise Kean, guys. It will be a thriller of a game. I hope you are ready. People are there from Japan also to watch us. We have already 733 likes. That's beautiful. Can we reach 800 before the first whistle of the game that will start the game? You have to be fast. You have to be fast because the game is about to start. I see the players that are already on the field. I see Italiano Vincenzo speaking with his assistant coach. He's drinking a bit. We will see the same about Massimiliano Allegri in a second. I see the referees there. He's speaking with the players. The game is about to start, guys. The game is about to start. I see Locatelli super concentrated, and here we have Massimiliano Allegri. He's biting a bit his lip. He knows that there is a big atmosphere in Firenze that is full today for that game of Coppa Italia semi-final. We started with Juventus on the ball. They have the first touch of the ball. Let me check what's happening here with De Sciglio. De Sciglio for our boy, Luca Pellegrini, who are playing on the left. Pay attention, Juve, pay attention. We understand it will be immediately an aggressive game. Look at how we are already starting to fight and winning that throw-in. Grande Juve. 21 seconds of the game and Juventus is in possession with Luca Pellegrini with the number 17 on his back. Dai, Forza Dusan for Part 08. Beppe, I don't hear you. Of course you hear me. You should hear me, guys. You should hear me. And quite strong as well. Let me know, the other people, if you hear me or not. Let me know. 2-3 with 2 goals of Vlahovic. That's the prediction of Sami. I don't know. Vlahovic that we just see now touching the ball versus his own all team, and he's winning a throw-in. He's winning the throw-in. Juventus, again, with Pellegrini on the left side. Here we are. Look at that. Rabiot did a big cross. He scored. He did an amazing assist the last time for Moise Kean. This time he tried again with his left foot. It was not the perfect cross. We have to be honest with that one. In a few minutes we'll go through the stats of the game, of course. Let the game begin. He already started, Van. We are already at 1 minute and 30 seconds into the game. Fiorentina with Milenkovic on the ball. And now they are playing from the back. They try to build from the back, Fiorentina as well. We know that. So I'm super focused on what's happening today, guys. De Ligt super high on the field. He's giving it on the right side to Marleake. Marleake losing his first duel. But look at that. What a beautiful interception from Locatelli, giving it to Arthur. What a beautiful Juventus, guys. Super aggressive on the ball. Arthur is not losing the ball. He doesn't want to lose it. He has the ball in between his feet. Look at that. Arthur between two players. I think there was a foul. The referee said no. Then Arthur is committing in the foul. It was quite aggressive on the players of Fiorentina. On Torreira. Oh, it was Castrovilli. Arthur on Castrovilli. Fabio, se vinciamo sono troppo contento e lo spero anch'io che vinciamo e sarò contento anch'io, ovviamente. We hear you. Thank you. Can Ake score? He can score. He already scored a few goals. He scored 5 times and 6 assists in under 23. So he's one that is able to score. He has that ability. Of course, now he will have a double role because he's also not used to play that 3-5-2. We are not playing with a 3-5-2 with the under 23. But today he will have to play up and down, up and down, up and down. Look where he is now at the moment. He's actually paying attention to Biraghi. So he's paying attention on that right wing. 3 minutes with Fiorentina now. They are in possession of the ball. You see Fiorentina clearly with Castrovilli is there, and then a big contrast with Danilo blocking that ball. De Ligt, Danilo recuperating and giving it immediately to Locatelli for Rabiot. Rabiot, Marelake to De Ligt. We are trying to not lose that ball, but to go up. That's what Juventus is trying to do at the moment. I don't know where you can watch the game in India all time. I don't know. I wish I would help you, but I can't because I don't know myself all the different countries where the game is. I just know in Italy it's on Canale 5. For the other countries, I don't know. I really don't know. Sorry for that, guys. Torreira on Moisken, there is a foul, Juventus will take the ball and we will try to win. At the moment, guys, I tell you, it's a game that both teams, they want to do something. It's quite aggressive. And look at Pinsoglio on the bench who is telling the players what to do. Maybe he can become a really big coach in the future, but he has the voice and that's important. Locatelli, what an opening with the left side. He's touching the referee. The referee will give back the ball to Juve. We know the rule is when we are touching the referee, he stops it immediately. In the past, we could continue. He gave the advantage. Now it's over. When you touch him, it has to stop. So Juventus will take the possession. Fiorentina is complaining a bit because they said Locatelli lost the ball. Probably we will have the ball and we will keep the ball there. That's what I believe, guys. In a few minutes, guys, around the 10th minute, we go through the first stats of the game, possessions, and so on and so on. Let's first play a few minutes before going there. Let's go Juve for Bogdan, who's there. Mi saluti, ciao Domenico. Domenico Frontera. Perché la live è in inglese? Perché è in inglese oggi. La telecronaca la fa Zambruno in italiano. Puoi ascoltarla su Juventus TV se vuoi. Go Juve! Come on Juve! 5 minutes into the game, the teams are quite aggressive but are still studying each other. How are they playing? Probably Italiano was not expecting a 3-5-2 today, so he has to understand how Juventus is playing, and Juventus has to understand how Fiorentina is playing. Saluto tutti, ciao Ninja. The game of Mr. Dax is delayed by 30 seconds, but today I'm super advanced today. I know, today my stream is really fast. I think it's nearly real time of what's happening with in Firenze. Icone on the ball. Icone going for Bonaventura. They are playing there. Look at that. Saponara with a long shot. Easy for Perin. Perin blocking the shot. It was a beautiful tentative. A beautiful attempt by Saponara there with the number 8. Look at that. Boom. Saponara from the distance, and then Perin. Perin quite chill. It was not really a problem for Perin. Saponara has a bit the same look as me. No hair, a beard, not a big beard, tranquillo. And now it's Fiorentina on the ball. They are playing from the back with Igor. On the left, Biraghi, Saponara again. Ciao Francesca. Odriozola. A big possession for Fiorentina. We are in a phase where Fiorentina is having a lot of ball. Milenkovic. Torreira. Torreira having a lot of balls in the middle of the field. Why? Because he's actually the one that is thinking for Fiorentina. He's the brain of that midfield of Fiorentina. Ooh, that's a big mistake from Marleake here. Is there a foul on Marleake? Yeah, probably yes. Danilo with a foul. Marleake that actually did a really big mistake. He tried to dribble, but it's a really dangerous position from the back on the right side. He tried to dribble the man. He lost the ball. Saponara was able to take it, and then Danilo had to commit a foul. It is a foul because he touched the leg of the player. Nuka Ake, exceptional, great young player. He's exciting, of course. Yes, he already started his game with two mistakes. Huh? Two mistakes from Ake. That's how we started the game. So hopefully he can. He doesn't want to do too much, because that's the danger with young players. They want to do too much to show, and that can be a danger. A free kick for Fiorentina, and it's deflected by Moisken, that is putting it for the first corner of the game for the purple team that is playing at home for Fiorentina. 8 minutes and 7 seconds into the game. Corner kick for Fiorentina. All-time favorite. Send me a Juve jersey. You can find beautiful ones on the Juve store, guys. Pay attention. And De Sciglio. Trying to put that ball away from the box. Not succeeding. Saponara is on the ground. There is nothing. He's not complaining too much. De Sciglio on the ball. Juventus will now... Oh, that's a really bad one from De Sciglio. Giving the ball back to Fiorentina. Fiorentina attacking, Marleacche trying to chill down with Danilo, and then we go with a long ball to find one hour between Moisken and Vlahovic. Moisken that is playing a bit more on the right, and Vlahovic a bit more on the left today. If I describe Vlahovic, a machine, guys, a machine, a goal machine. What a player, physically a beast. He's so strong, he's big, he's tall, he's able to resist all the duels. What a player, able to score with the left, with the right, with the header, penalties, free kicks. Top. And if I have to describe him now, since the 3rd minute of the game, Fiorentina is taking the possession and trying to do the game, with Juventus trying to stop the big waves of Fiorentina. That's what the Juventus is trying to do. Fiorentina is trying to take the initiatives. They try to take the initiatives, and it's quite complicated. We can't press more. I don't believe it's the moment now to press too much, because Fiorentina, they decided to go really aggressive into the game. The game is 90 minutes, guys. We are missing a lot of players, so pressing from the start of the game, I don't believe that that's the intelligent thing to do. Biraghi. Saponara really dangerous today. I told you before the game, I was scared about Saponara. I'm always scared about Saponara. Odriozola. Icone with a pass to Saponara. Saponara with a backheel pass. He's committing the foul on Arthur. Arthur recuperating. Calma, Juve. Calma. Allegri is not that happy from the start of Juventus. You can clearly see it on his face. Not that happy of Juventus' start of the game. So what we can do after 10 minutes, guys, we can go into the statistics of today's game. The stats. How are the teams doing? What do we see? We see a possession that is for Fiorentina. Wait. Arthur on the ball. He's 3 players around him. Will there be a throw-in? Throw-in for Juve. Throw-in for Juve. Ciao, Scorpion. So 61% possession of the ball for Fiorentina. We are losing our duel. So you see clearly a Fiorentina that is super aggressive. I told you. They already have 1 corner kick. They are doing more passes. Pass accuracy. They are even super precise with 92% of pass accuracy for Fiorentina. They started super well. We can't deny it. We knew it. We knew it. Allegri also prepared the game like that, knowing that Fiorentina would start super aggressive. We see it also in the numbers. Sometimes the numbers are telling also the truth or what's happening. Then you can interpret it, and numbers doesn't mean that the score will be 0-0, 1-0, 0-1, but they are telling also how the game started. So they are winning in a lot of stats. Attacking, they had 2 shots, 1 on target, and then you see that Juventus is totally in green here because we didn't do a lot offensively at the moment. So the first 15 minutes, I believe that they're on points. It's Fiorentina that will win it, and then Juventus will have to race from after these 15 first minutes when Fiorentina will start to breathe a bit because they can't continue to play like that. That's impossible. Long shot, Perin, second shot. After Saponara, now you have Torreira that took his chance. No, it was Biraghi. It was Biraghi from the distance. Long shots again, really central. No problem for Perin. Moisken. Who is Ake? Marle Ake, 21 years old, playing with under 23. We bought him last year in January from Marseille. He plays with the under 23. He played quite well. He's playing on the right, normally in a 4-3-3. More, you know, like on the right or also on the left. He can play both positions. Today he's playing in a 3-5-2. Unusual position for him, where he will have to pay attention offensively and also defensively. But a really young talent that already played 2 times with Juventus in Serie A. Pellegrini fighting with Odriozola. Look where Odriozola is, and I think there is a foul. Look, he's trying to take Pellegrini. Pellegrini is winning the throw-in, but I think there was a total foul there because he's taking his shirt. He's taking his shirt to put him down. Let's go! Dai, ragazzi! Come on! Pellegrini on the ball. Grande Locatelli for De Ligt. And now we'll start to build from the back with Danilo. Danilo taking the ball. He's pressed immediately by Saponara. Bonaventura is pressing as well. Look at Fiorentina. High pressing today. Mamma mia. Perin with a really, really dangerous pass. Bonaventura was super fast. There was nobody in the goal because Perin was outside of his goal. Look at that. Perin took his ball outside on the left side of the goal. He did a pass. Bonaventura was fast. He shot towards the goal. There was nobody on the goal, and luckily he was not able to go on target. That ball goes in a cold kick for Juve. Mamma mia. That was really dangerous. Really dangerous. I believe it's already the 4th attempt for Fiorentina towards the goal. The third attempt for Fiorentina towards the goal. 2 on target. No, it's the 4th. 4th, 2 on target, 2 not on target. Dangerous Fiorentina, guys. Dangerous Fiorentina. So if we want to see a bit of stats where Juventus is playing at the moment, in terms of average position, we will go to the average position. Juventus is in purple, really strange, but it is what it is, because we are guests. So you see the purple dots are Juventus. We are quite in our back. Let me refresh it so that we have the last stats. Not sure if these ones are the last ones. I really need to understand how Juventus is playing at the moment, but we didn't start really offensively. Look, this is a bit more clear after 15 minutes where Juventus is playing. Look at the 3 men in defense. We are quite back. They are not going up. They are staying there. There is only De Ligt that is going up to support the team. Except of De Ligt, all the other men are quite down, even Luca Pellegrini. And then you see that on the other side, it's clear that Marleake has more offensive tasks than Luca Pellegrini today. Arthur, a bit more up, and then Rabiot down. As we said, Locatelli box to box, he will have the task also to support Vlahovic and Moisken. Vlahovic that we didn't see a lot at the moment. Arthur. From the back, with Juventus that was totally in the midfield of Fiorentina. Juventus with a long ball. Terracciano with the ball. Terracciano, goalkeeper of Fiorentina. Hey, dai, come on, guys. Let me know what you think about these first 15 minutes that are a bit complicated for Juventus. We knew it. Playing at Firenze is never easy. Playing versus a team of Vincenzo Italiano that is doing super well objectively in Serie A is not easy. We are missing a lot of players. We are playing in a new style because a lot of players are missing. We knew it, that the dangers would be there, that it could be a game that started like that. But what are you thinking, guys? I want to read your thoughts about that game. And you know, the first 15 minutes are over. We entered the 17th minute, so I think that Juventus will now start to wanting to do something, at the difference of the first 15 minutes where we were dominated by Fiorentina with super high pressing from all these their players. Raise Bricks is saying Fiorentina was better in the 15 first minute. I agree. Piontek, Icone dribbling easily. De Sciglio with a beautiful dribble, giving in the back for Saponara. Saponara with his chance, and then you have Bonaventura for their 5th attempt towards goal. 0 attempts for Juventus. Guys, that's dangerous, Juventus. That's really dangerous, Juventus. Bonaventura played super well here. Samer is saying that Fiorentina is probably going too much, as he's describing, huffing and puffing. Juventus are playing with their head. I agree with that. We can't start like that. Otherwise, we will be burnt out after 20 minutes. It's impossible. Fiorentina is playing with the will to do something today, because it's a really important game for them. They were describing it, Fiorentina was describing it, it's not a game as another. While Vlahovic was saying it's a game as another. Pay attention here. I think it's offside, I'm not sure. But anyway, we lost the ball. Odriozola on his side. Ikone lost the ball, but it will be still a throw-in for Fiorentina because we deflected it. So let's go now to the, not the average position. Oh yeah, let's go again with average position. It didn't change. No, of course it didn't change because I have to refresh. But I want to see the attacking thirds where Juventus is in purple. You know that when we are trying something, not a lot at the moment, but we are going on the left side with 41%. But actually it's a bit the same. Right, middle, or on the left. We are going with the same percentages, while Fiorentina is also going there. A bit more presence on the other side where Danilo and Ake are. They know that the young Ake is his first game from the start, so they know that they will try to push here also because Danilo is not always used to play in a 3-man defense. So pay attention here because that's where a lot of time Fiorentina will go. We know that. We can already anticipate that. Karim wants already to change something because it's not working how we are doing. Eh sì, se parlo in inglese perché è un inglese molto basico, molto facile da seguire, da capire, però vi leggo in italiano e vi capisco e vi rispondo anche. Per oggi, per tutta la gente che abbiamo attraverso il mondo, parliamo in inglese. Pay attention now, Fiorentina with Odriozola that is going a lot up. Pay attention to him because he's supporting Ikone a lot. Ikone that is fighting with Luca Pellegrini. Luca Pellegrini was able to recuperate that ball. Grande Luca. Luca that is winning a free kick. Grande Luca. That was not easy to recuperate that ball from Ikone and then actually to receive the fall. Because he could have committed the foul, he didn't. So grande. Shaking hands with Ikone. These are the beautiful moments that we want to see in football. Fair play between one player and the other player. Of course you want to win versus your opponent. Of course this is football. We are competitive. But respecting each other, it's super important. Whatever the rivalry, you have to respect your opponents. These kinds of images, these are the ones that I really want to write down because I like them. Vlahovic tried to open for Rabiot. Vlahovic man-marked really a lot, really a lot man-marked. But we saw it versus Torino, versus Sassuolo, versus Atalanta, versus all these teams, versus Villarreal. When they see Vlahovic, they are scared and they are man-marking him. It will be between Milenkovic and Igor that they will man-mark Vlahovic. Normally, Fiorentina is playing a lot of time with 3 men. Today, they are playing with 4 men, and they are both on the player, alternating between Igor and Milenkovic. I try to read you in the meanwhile, Then I'm watching the game. Fiorentina now on the ball with Bonaventura. Pay attention because Bonaventura has a really beautiful shot. Ikone with a cross. Deflected by De Sciglio outside of the box. Grande. Oh, Locatelli committing a foul. I don't know. He's asking, did I really commit the foul? I'm not sure. Locatelli is not sure. A foul committed on Torreira. Torreira is there. It will be a really dangerous free kick for Fiorentina because they are right outside of our box. So they can choose if they want to go on the left centrally or on the right. They can choose if they go with a left foot player, right foot player. Pay attention. Yes, Locatelli jumped really high, but he also put his elbow on Torreira's head. Torreira on the ground. He's complaining. Locatelli saying, really, in a polite way, he said, I didn't do anything. When I see the images, I'm not 100% sure if he did or not something. Vlahovic will score 3. I don't know, guys. That's maybe a lot. What's the score? You can see it here below me. It's written 0-0. 0 for Fiorentina, 0 for Juventus at the moment. Pay attention. Really a free kick. Perin with the number 36 is telling the guys where to be. He's actually placing the wall so that there are no gaps in the wall because it's a dangerous one. I see the players of Fiorentina that are concentrated to go towards target. We see Bonaventura. Who will go? Biraghi maybe? Biraghi is going. He's putting it outside of the target. Good for Juve. Perin is complaining. Danilo is speaking with him. Danilo and Perin, they were speaking. I think that Danilo is really taking his captain role really serious. He's telling also to Perin, pay attention to what you say, how you say it. I didn't know because I couldn't read the lips, but they were speaking to each other. Hey, like Veritas is saying, okay, now it's time to play because there are already 6 shots towards target, not on goal, but 6 attempts from Fiorentina, while we have 0, actually 7. If we update the charts, it's actually already 7. Look at the attack stats. 7 shots, 3 on target, 3 block shots, 6 shots outside of the box, 2 shots inside the box. Pay attention. This is not normal, guys. Here, the right side of the screen is not really normal after 20 minutes, 25 minutes nearly. That's not okay. What about the possession of the game? Still 61-39. We are a bit better in our duels, so that means that Juventus is slowly but surely entering the game. Slowly but surely. But now we have to do a bit better. Like Veritas was saying, it's time to start to play now. Because after 25 minutes, we didn't see a lot of Juve. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Tiri in porta 7-0, Mark. 7-0. 7-0. 7-0. That's a lot. Look at Vlahovic with a beautiful pass. He's opening to Luca Pellegrini. Luca! Dai, Luca! It's time to play. Veritas said it. With a cross. Immediately now. Beautiful. Juventus is approaching the goal of Fiorentina for the first time. They were not able to take that ball and go towards target. Pay attention to the counter-attack with Icone that is super fast. Icone with the number 11. He's entering now the box. Icone versus De Sciglio. Icone with his chance. Ay. That close. Icone is actually taking his chance with the right foot after a killing counter-attack from the midfield. Bonaventura opening to Icone. Icone running on that right side of the field. He was actually in front of De Sciglio. De Sciglio blocking him. Icone is going with his right foot. Nutmeg De Sciglio. And the ball was that close from the post. Luckily, a goal kick for Juventus. Still 0-0 for Juve. Pay attention, Arthur is opening for De Sciglio on the left side of the field. Arthur again. Arthur to Perin. Dai, calma Juve, calma. Here, think with your head. Vlahovic fighting between the men of Fiorentina. The referee is saying there is nothing. Vlahovic is quite alone, guys. Quite alone. Not Odriozola now. Bonaventura, Piontek, Icone, super dangerous a few seconds ago. Saponara, that has that shot from the distance. He's opening to the other side of the field. He's going with Castrovilli, nothing to do. Marleake that is playing there. He's actually giving a lot of support. At the moment, Juventus is quite low, we know it. We have no possession. We are not dangerous. We are just stopping the waves of Fiorentina. After 15 minutes, I could understand it. After 26 minutes, I don't know. Allegri said yesterday, we don't have to concede, but we also have to score that goal because it's super important to score a goal in that Coppa Italia first game of the semi-final. What do we see in terms of average positions, guys? We will see the stats. They are not really beautiful. Purple for Juve this time. And you see, we are quite low. Only Vlahovic and Moisken are up. All the other ones are behind the line of our midfield. That's not okay. Guys. If you look at the personal stats from the player that touched the most the ball for Juventus at the moment with 23 touches is Luca Pellegrini. We saw it, especially in the beginning of the game. We always went to Pellegrini to find him, and then you have De Sciglio. So clearly Juventus is playing that side of the field, the left side of the field with Pellegrini, De Sciglio, then De Ligt with 19. The first midfielder is actually Arthur with 16 touches today. Marleake, 8 touches. Rabiot, totally invisible today, 8 touches. So these two players with Moisken, but Moisken is never touching a lot of balls. He has 9. We are losing another ball, but fast in recuperating it now with Locatelli with a long ball. He's trying to find Moisken, but a beautiful interception from Milenkovic from Fiorentina, the other Serbian player. We know that Milenkovic is a big friend of Vlahovic. They are from the same national team. They have the same nationality. They play together. Big buddies there. At the moment, 0-0. Ryzen Cross is saying Fiorentina is very angry with Juve, so they have an extra push so far. We were speaking about it. I was speaking about it on my channel also. In the last days, I said Fiorentina, they will give everything. It makes sense also. It's the final of Coppa Italia. They are playing at home. They want to do the result. So I'm not surprised to see a Fiorentina playing like that. Absolutely not. But Juventus at the moment is blocking everything, not spending too much energy, probably more mental energy to stay in the game and staying focused. But Fiorentina is giving everything in terms of physicality, in terms of pressing, in terms of runs, in terms of trying to be creative and trying to take their chances. The most dangerous action at the moment was because of our individual mistake with Perin that was out of his goal, giving a pass centrally, quite dangerous, and Bonaventura in one touch tried to have it, but he was not able to go on target. Luckily for Juve, it is still 0-0 after 29 minutes and 24 seconds into that game. Odriozola. Look, they are always there. Odriozola giving it to Ikone that try to be super fast because he's at the moment winning his duels versus De Sciglio, trying to be super fast. Ball in throw-in. Arthur is taking the throw-in to go a bit faster. Look at that bad pass from Rabiot. A bad pass from Rabiot. Luckily, Arthur was fast in recuperating it. At the moment, guys, it's difficult to find, after 30 minutes, the best man of Juventus. I would probably go for Arthur. Arthur not doing bad today. Arthur not doing bad. Marleake winning a foul. And the Torino vibes. We know Torino is also another big rival. We know it's a derby. And Torino were playing like that with Juric. That is a team that is a trainer that is asking his teams to go full pressing. When we played versus Torino, Torino had in terms of percentages the most pressings in Serie A. We know that they are playing like that. We did 1-1. Today a 1-1 would not be a bad result for Juventus. First, let's try to go for the win and not concede, because indeed, Neil is saying the passing is really bad. At the moment, I would say that the organization of Juve, how we are organized, is quite okay. We are taking our position. We are doing that filter, that wall, and that's great. But for the rest, we are missing in a lot of things. In pressing, in runs, in being smart, in being able to communicate between the different roles, between the defense, the midfield, and our strikers. It's quite difficult for us. Passing are bad. We are running like this around. So a lot of things are quite bad. We know it. Luca, Pellegrini as well, not bad. Pellegrini and Arthur. Let me know, guys, what you think, or who at the moment you think that is playing quite well or not from Juventus. Allegri is speaking with Bonucci and Morata. He's explaining some things. He said, pay attention, look at that. He's explaining what's happening. Speaking with Bonucci and with Morata. Morata was not really listening, to be honest. He was watching the game. Bonucci was really speaking. I'm sure Bonucci will have a career as a coach. I'm sure about that. Rabiot really absent. I agree. We saw it also with his average touches today that were not great. I agree, Karim. Closer to Locatelli? No. Closer to Arthur? Yes, because if you play with three men in the midfield, that's a bit dangerous, huh? That's a bit dangerous. Otherwise, you will leave actually the field where Fiorentina is going a lot with Ikone and Odriozola. You will leave it quite empty. That's dangerous. When I'm not speaking about the game, guys, it's because the ball is going from one to the other without really dangerous. But look, again, what I was just explaining. Icone now going up with Bonaventura that is giving support on that side of the field. So we saw that from the beginning of the game, they were going a bit more where Ake and Danilo were. Now Fiorentina is going a lot more on the other side. Is that correct, what I'm saying? Can we see it with some stats? The stats of the attacking thirds. Something that I really like to see. So let me check the stats where Fiorentina and Juventus are attacking. You see, 36. So now they are starting to go a bit more here, where in the beginning it was totally on the left with more than 40%. In the last minutes, you see that Fiorentina is going more there. So they tried here. It was not working. Now they are trying on the other side. Dai, Juve. Come on, Juve. Come on, Juve. Rise and cross. Beppe, if you are looking this game, how this game is going, Juve needs to allow Fiorentina to commit fouls. They are moving very physically. As soon as they get some yellow cards, they will stop. Yeah, but at the moment they are really physical, but 33 minutes, there is no yellow card because they are physical, but they are quite clean. I didn't see really dangerous fouls from Fiorentina. As you said, maybe we need them to do our a bit of fouls, but if we want that, that means that we need a bit of possession of the ball. Like Ake is trying to do now again. He said that there was a foul. There was no foul. It's the third time that Ake is losing that ball, guys. He's trying with his dribble, with his velocity to do something, but quite dangerous. Odriozola for Icone, fighting. Icone, De Sciglio, we will see them for 90 minutes, I believe. Grande De Sciglio that recuperate that ball and also put that ball on the leg of Icone, winning like that the throw-in. Icone, De Sciglio. Pay attention. Pellegrini should support De Sciglio on that side because they are really dangerous. De Sciglio with the ball in his hands. And don't forget that, guys, if you want to, I need a bit, if you want the magic, you know, the magic on a certain player, then I want a bit of likes on the video. That's important. If you want to, the magic, if you want me to use the magic, then I need a maximum of likes. How many likes do we have at the moment? 932. I need to reach the 1,000 likes. If we reach 1,000 likes, we choose a player of Juve to put a bit of magic so that we can change the destiny of that first half. 35 minutes of Juventus that is totally absent. So I'm waiting for your likes, guys. 932. It's not enough. We need 70 more. We need at least 70 more. How many now? 940. 60 more. Juventus recuperate the ball with Perin. Guys, let me know. D-Man just said maximum like done. Grande, let me know when we reach 1,000 likes. Saponara now. Saponara recuperating that ball. Rabiot on the player. Pay attention, long ball. Ooh, another shot. Another shot from Torreira this time. From Torreira, make sure to reach the 1,000 likes really fast, otherwise we will never go out of that situation. So I'm counting on you. 49 likes to go. 49 likes to go. Mamma mia. Hey, dangerous. Dangerous. Dangerous Torreira. Not the first time that he's taking his attempt. Not the first time. I will go into individualities also by Fiorentina. Enki, 951. Die, come on, guys. Die, come on, guys. Pellegrini, bad pass from Pellegrini. When we have the ball, we are not precise. We are not precise. So let me go into individual stats, guys. So to see how we are doing, I need a bit of individual stats of our players. If you look at the attacking from Fiorentina, you see that Biraghi had two shots, one on target. Torreira 2, 0 on target. Bonaventura 2, Saponara 2, 1 from Igor, 1 from Icone. You see 3 on targets on 8, 9, 10. That's 30% on target for their shots, while Juventus, it's 0 at the moment. We are not good, guys. We are not good. 37 minutes. 37 minutes into the game. Oof. Let us see. How many touches for Fiorentina? 50 for Milenkovic. Pay attention with a cross. It will be a corner. Corner for Fiorentina. They will try everything they have. 29 touches for Pellegrini, still the one with that touched the most. 16 touches for Vlahovic. Ake 14, Ken 12. We are not there. We are not there in that first half. We are not there at all. Die Juventus, die. Apparently it's not a corner. It's not a corner. It will be a goal kick with Perin on the ball. Die Juve, come on. Let us see a bit of a 8-9 minutes of different football. I want at least one shot on target, and maybe it will be a decisive one, because you know that one target, if we are precise, we are able to open the goal. 974 likes at the moment. We need 1,000. I repeat you, we need 1,000. Come on, guys, die Juve. Arthur, look at the pressing of Fiorentina. Super high pressing. De Ligt. Arthur. Danilo with a long one. This time trying and able to find Vlahovic. Vlahovic for Marlake. There is a foul on Marlake. The referee is saying no. Rabiot missing. And then Locatelli for De Ligt. Recuperating the ball with Danilo. Danilo is opening for Locatelli. Locatelli. Penetration pass. Beautiful one. Die. Open here. Rabiot is asking for his friends to unmark themselves, because we are not moving a lot. We are not calling the ball. We need also to ask and to create superiority. Otherwise, it will be hard. Look at that. We have the possession, but it's quite sterile. Juve. Come on, Juve. Arthur. You see? We have the ball, we are not losing the ball, but we don't go up. The pressing of Fiorentina is crazy high. They are doing quite well. They prepare the game, they are playing as it's the game of their life, and they are doing well. Will they keep 90 minutes like that? I don't know. Ciao, Marik. Moisken with a bad pass here. They are opening now with Piontek, but luckily there was Arthur to take that ball away. It was not Piontek, it was Torreira. Torreira with dangerous as well today. Look, Arthur receives the ball and he doesn't know what to do. Danilo takes the ball, he goes up, he doesn't know what to do, so he has to stop. Arthur is now going up and he's able to dribble. 1 man, 2 man. Oh, die, give the advantage here. Come on, referee. Die. Ciao, Christian. Come on. No. Hey, die. Arthur. Touching. Yeah, now we start to go up with the touches on the game. I tell you, for me at the moment, Arthur is the best today. Bad pass from Locatelli. Rabiot with a beautiful pass for Moisken. There is a foul. Referee. Die on Moisken. And Moisken is asking 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Oh, it's a bit too much. Die, come on, guys. I'm counting on you. 993 likes. Come on, guys. 1,000 before the first half, and then Juventus will probably go with his first shot on target. It depends on you. Guys. That's the problem. Come on, Juve. Come on. Juve. Here we are. Arthur again on possession. He has to go back. He has to go in the back. Look at Arthur. He's asking. He said, referee, look. There is a fall, ref. Yeah, De Sciglio, and he has to go back. De Ligt is also complaining. De Ligt is saying, hey, ref, there are some fouls. They are committing a lot of fouls. If you never whistle, the game will go out of control. Marlake for Vlahovic. Grande Rabiot with a beautiful dribble from Rabiot. Rabiot is running. Die for Vlahovic. Vlahovic from the distance. He tried. I told you. 1K, we go with the first shot on target. We reached 1K, we had a shot on target. Was it a spectacular one? No, it was not, but I told you. 1K likes and 1 shot on targets. It is what it is. We did it. We did it. Finally, die. Now we have to go to a bit more, to a bit more for the goal. A bit more for the goal. I tell you, if you don't believe my magic, I tell you. You don't believe my magic. I'm here, I tell you. I give you the message. Dai, I promised you. Bit of magic on Vlahovic. A bit of magic on Vlahovic. Dai, a bit of magic on Vlahovic. Bit of magic on Vlahovic. He needs to open the score. He needs to open the score. Dai, Dusan. But all time is saying we clearly miss Dybala, Chiesa. We miss a lot of players. And Dybala, Chiesa, Bernardeschi, Bonucci, Chiellini, McKennie, Zaccaria, Caio Jordi. We miss so many players. A lot. Too much players. Too much players. Ay, come on. Rabiot, without committing a foul. Rabiot is waking up. And what did I say? I said it and then he's committing a mistake. Ball in throw-in for Ikone. Odriozola on the ground. I don't know if it's a knock or it's muscular. Hopefully it's just a knock. You know that I don't like when I see players on the ground. So hopefully nothing serious for Odriozola. Dan is telling me, ciao Beppe, you know that Marco is on Italy for about 3 weeks, for 6 weeks. Lucky Marco, lucky Marco. So you will have to see and to watch me more than Marco, but of course I know it's my buddy. We say hello to Marco. By the way, he's in the stadium today. He is in the stadium, he's there. He's watching the game, grande Marco. Lucky him. I'm here, I will not leave you guys. You see, I will not leave you. Dai. Come sono diventato quello ufficiale della Juventus? Beh, siamo in 2 per la parte inglese, dopo ci sono quelli che fanno la parte italiana come Enrico Zambruno, Claudio Giuliani. Io ho vinto il contest che abbiamo fatto un anno fa per diventare l'host di Twitch ma anche di YouTube della Juventus. Bellissimo, bellissimo. Dai Juve. A 0-0 is a win for us. I would love to see Juventus scoring a goal. I would love to see Juventus scoring a goal because it's still super important. Because the away goal rule is still valid. So Juventus scoring goal is super important today. Super important today. We have to go. But it will probably not be in the first half. Because the referee is about to whistle the end of the first half. After 46 minutes. We'll go now to some stats, guys. 46 minutes into the game, Fiorentina 0, Juventus 0. Was Juventus playing well? No, we have to be honest with that. Wait, let me stop the counter now. I will stop it here. I will reset it. And we will start again in the second half. So what I think about Juventus in the first half. We'll go through some stats in a few moments. But 45 minutes where Juventus was absolutely not existent offensively. Absolutely not offensive present. We played 3 minutes where I thought that there was a big fight between two teams, and after 3 minutes you really clearly see that Fiorentina wants to show that they are taking the initiative, that they want to win that game. They are at home. It's probably their Champions League final night playing versus Juventus. They know that Juventus is missing a lot of players, so it's today, because when we will play the return game, probably Juventus will have a lot more starters and players there, so it's today the chance of their life. And they understood it and they are also translating it. So grande Fiorentina for 45 minutes, Juventus having some difficulties. you see that the poll is live. What is a poll? It's actually a question where you have 4 choices in. You can vote for the best Juve player of the first half. Is it Pellegrini? Is it Danilo? Is it Arthur? Or is it Matthijs de Ligt? You can choose between the 4 players. I want also to vote, by the way, so I will take my phone. I want to vote as well. Well, I told you already, yeah. I said Arthur for me, the best of the first half, and at the moment he's actually second with 35% of the votes. De Ligt 37, he's first in that poll, and then you have a 16% Pellegrini, 12% for Danilo. So it's a quite battle. A lot of people have different opinions. So Juventus not good. We had like 10% possession of the ball. That's not enough, and that's not enough. So let's go and see the real stats, because 10% is not good. We had 42. I'm not saying that 42 is a lot better, because again, we are playing as Juventus and we are not having the control of that possession, something that I want to see a bit more. I want to have the domination today, guys. Again, you have to understand in what situation we are. Nobody's complaining. Did you hear Massimiliano Allegri complaining about our absence and so on, about the injuries that we had? Absolutely not. We have the man, we go, we try to play. It's important to score, yes, but pay attention, not conceding. But it's true that 42% reflects the game, absolutely. What I am happy with is that we were a disaster also in our duels. So that means that from the moment that Fiorentina, from the 3rd minute of the game, they decided to take the leadership of that game, we saw clearly a Juventus that was not used to it, and they were taking a bit here, a bit suffocating the pressing of Fiorentina, and they were winning all the duels. And then you see that after 45 minutes of the game, Juventus is starting now to win their duels, because they had 55% of duels won, much better than after 25 minutes of the game. 66% of the duels won aerially, when we are in the air. Interception 2 for Fiorentina, 1 for Juventus. The passes, a lot more passes for Fiorentina. We saw them, they are playing 1 or 2 touches. They are playing also with the long passes, what Locatelli is doing a bit less, probably because he's playing as a box-to-box and not as a regista, a new position for Locatelli that he has to get used to, because he's playing on the right, while usually he loves to be or as a regista, as a brain, as a number 6, or a box-to-box to the left. And today he's playing on the right, so he has to adapt also to that position for Locatelli. What else do we see? That Fiorentina is more accurate, but something that I don't like at all is that Fiorentina had 10 shots. 10 shots. 30% of them were toward target, so that means 3 shots were on target. That's not good, especially because you see that Juventus had only 1 attempt around the 32nd minute. Not good enough, not enough. It was a blocked shot, it was not even dangerous, but only 1. When we reached 1000k likes, that was it. The defense, more tackles for Juve, and so on and so on. So, false conceded, 7-7. Is Allegri parking the bus? Yeah, today, yes. But I was expecting it. I was expecting. If you see the team that we have, guys, seriously, I knew. When you see the lineup with a 3-5-2, you know that you will not play the offensive game that you are maybe expecting. Absolutely not. It's not an easy game. We know it. It's a hard game. We knew it. It was an awful first half. Yes, Cecilia, it's awful in a way. On the other hand, it's 0-0. So the game is still super open, because don't forget, it's not 90 minutes. It's 180 minutes, maybe plus extra times and penalties. Speaking about penalties, our youngsters from the Youth League under 19, they are playing in Champions League. Today they played versus AZ Alkmaar in Amsterdam. In Holland, they were playing a round of 16th, and for the first time, a Juventus team, of youth team, they went into the KO stages, to the next round, to the quarterfinal, winning. It was at 0-0, and then they won at penalties versus AZ Alkmaar. Senko saved a penalty, and then a beautiful goal. Beautiful goal on penalty, and we go into the quarterfinal. Congratulations to our under-19 that we're not playing with Miretti and Sule because they are here on the bench together with us. Will we see them? Big question mark for the second half. At the moment, Juventus is suffering. I totally agree with that. Beppe, every game we play seems to be a very difficult game. I agree, Mark. We should be attacking and not defending game after game. I kind of agree with you, Mark, but on the other hand, in Serie A, we are not losing since 13 games in a row, or in Serie A, or total games, I don't remember, but 13 games in a row. We are the European team that is not losing with the longest streak. So, in a way, if today some people, not me, you know that, not me, but if today some people are believing in the chances of the Scudetto, it's because of two reasons. It's of course because the first ones in that ranking, they are losing a lot of points with losing, not scoring. Look at Inter, not scoring for 4 consecutive games. They are losing points. But on the other hand, it's also because Juventus is still there, and actually with a really positive streak. So, is it obliged to go and to attack? We don't have the energies to do it today. We don't have the energies. We have to be honest. Why? Because we are playing with the players that we have at our disposal. But don't forget that these players, they were not able to rotate. Why? Because we have so many absence. I told you that Locatelli, according to me, he needs 1 or 2 games to rest. To be again on top of his form, and at the moment he's not able to do it. He's actually sacrificing his energy to be present. So we will have to go until the 20th of March before the break with the players that we have. So if they are not able to rotate, if they have to adapt every time because we have new injuries, then it's hard to compete physically with Fiorentina today. And then Fiorentina is doing super well today. They prepared it like that. They are super aggressive, but at the end, it's a 0-0, a 0-0. A 0-0, that means that, yes, they could have 10 shots, yes, 3 on target, Juventus 1 shot, not on target. Of course, it's 0-0. It's 0-0. I see Nuka who's saying, no, it's not Nuka, Papaifi saying Quadrado for Ake, Miretti for Locatelli. Quadrado for Ake, but Quadrado is another player that needed to rest. Ake didn't do a beautiful half, but a lot of players from Juve didn't do a beautiful performance in that first 46 minutes of the game. We know it. So Ake didn't do a beautiful performance because it's also a really, really offensive player. He's able to play on the left and on the right, but he's an offensive player. And today, it's the emotions of starting a game versus Fiorentina. We knew it would be difficult in that game. Emotionally, it's hard for him. He also missed his first and second touch that didn't give him the confidence to do super well. Is he a flop player? Absolutely not. It's totally normal that these young players, when they are playing their first big game, they have these kinds of emotions. They want to do so well that it's difficult. And playing a 3-5-2, it's difficult also for Marleake, guys. So, se sono italiano, Patrick, certo che sono italiano. We have a lot of injuries. Correct. Of course, it's 0-0, but we did not shoot 1 on target. It's also correct, Mark. I can't say that it's true or not. You are correct, Mark. You are correct. The stats are saying that. So let's see how Juventus is playing. I will show you even other statistics that are not the most beautiful ones, guys, because 45 minutes where Juventus was totally not present, I can't show you today beautiful stats. So we go with the average position of Juventus. You know that Juventus is playing that 3-5-2, while Fiorentina is playing a 4-3-3, so different formation for both teams. Juventus is in purple because we are the visiting team, and Fiorentina is in black because they are at home. Average position, you see only 2 players, Vlahovic and Moisken, that are in the midfield of Fiorentina. All our other players are in our midfield, while Fiorentina has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half players in our midfield, so they are a lot more offensive, but they are not here neither. So a lot of the game has been played in the middle of the field. Look at here, we are quite aligned, and today it's not even a 3-5-2, but it's really a 4-4-2. So if you look at the average position of the first half, it's a 4-4-2 instead of a 3-5-2, with Danilo as a right back, and then you have De Ligt and Arthur. That is a lot of time going to give him support. So you see how low Arthur is here, with De Sciglio here, Pellegrini, Ake, and then you have a Locatelli and a Rabiot. Rabiot that didn't touch a lot of balls, him, and there you have a Vlahovic and Moise Kean. If you go in towards the attacking thirds, where the teams are attacking Juventus 50% of the time, so 1 or 2 times that Juventus wants to go up, we are going on the side of Pellegrini and not where we have our fresh young Ake. So we are going a bit more on the left, while Fiorentina is super well imbalanced. 33, 28 and 40%. Quite balanced here. They started really on the left and then they switched on the right side here. That's how they are playing. We are not going at all on the other side. So it's here on the left. On the left wing, that's where we are going. We need some goals. No more talking. You know what, Elad? Because you are saying no more talkings, we need more goals. I will show you the goals that we scored versus Sampdoria in that first game where we scored 4 goals. It was a 4-1. I will drink something and we go back with that second half. Don't forget, while you watch the goals, Dybala, Morata, Rugani and Cuadrado that will score. Don't forget to put a maximum of like. I want to watch your likes, guys. I want the likes to increase. I told you, believe me, when we are giving the likes, we will shot on target. Oh, we will try to do an attempt, and we did with 1,000 likes. So I need a bit more if you want to see a bit more goals. So we go with the Sampdoria Juve, or Juve Sampdoria, first game of Coppa Italia for Juve, where we won. And then we go back with the second half.
Della Sampdoria, attenzione, 2-1, partita riaperta così come era accaduto in campionato. Attenzione, un intercetto buono della Juve, Dybala, l'occasione, gol! 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 La Juve in gol, vamos Paolino! 3-1 Juventus sulla Sampdoria. Quadrado entra nel rigore, Quadrado guarda il portiere, tira la respinta di Falcone. Fatto tutto da solo Juan, ma non è riuscito ad andare in gol. Parte Morata, gol! Cala il poker la Juve contro la Sampdoria. Calcio di rigore trasformato da Alvaro Morata. Locatelli, Caio Giorgi per Dybala, Dybala può entrare in area, grande dribbling poi sinistro sul primo palo e la ribattuta di Falcone. Parte Dybala, in porta il tuffo di Falcone, palla che scivola in fallo laterale.
We are back, guys. Sorry, there was no sound in the beginning of the video, then I fixed it. We are nearly back for the second half. Die Juve, die Juve, die Juve. I want a total different Juventus. I want a different Juventus in that second half. We see the teams are ready. I see and I think that there is a change for Fiorentina, but also Quadrado will enter in the second half. Someone in the chat was asking for Quadrado to enter. Look at there. There is Juan Quadrado. So Venuti is coming in instead of Odriozola that we saw that he was hurt. I don't know if it is muscular or knock. Hopefully it's nothing serious for him. So let's see. Marleke will be out and Quadrado in. Marleke difficult first half. Really difficult for first half. Ciao Luigi. Sì, sono italiano. Attenzione perché sta per iniziare il secondo tempo. Pay attention because the second half is about to start. You will see it with my chrono. And we go with the second half, hopefully with a different Juventus than in the first half, because it was not beautiful. We have to be honest, guys, we have to be honest. Pay attention now, a different Juventus, die, come on. Perin in the goal, De Sciglio, and Danilo in the back, Pellegrini as well, and then we have Arthur, Rabiot, Locatelli, and Quadrado, Vlahovic, and Moisken. They are in the front. Will it be again a 3-5-2? Will it be a 4-4-2? Let's see. We see just one thing, that Juventus is in possession of the ball. Juventus looks like they want to do another second half. Something totally different as the first half, where Juventus had only one attempt. And it was not a beautiful one. It was at the 42nd minute of the game. Blocked shot, not a beautiful one. It was the only one, so 0 shots on target, while Fiorentina had 10 attempts with 3 on target. And look at that, the beautiful cross from Quadrado. It was not that beautiful because the goalkeeper of Fiorentina was able to take the ball without any danger. Terracciano with the number 1. We continue with the game, guys. Dai Juve, forza Juve, forza Juve. Come on, dai. Come on. So a change, 46 minutes, so 1 minute into the second half. You see, it's a clear 4-4-2. You see how the teams are lined up. Juventus is changing now and playing a 4-4-2. 4-4-2 in that second half. So that means that we saw it also at the end of the first half, that we were playing a real 4-4-2 more than a 3-5-2. Igor to Terracciano. Look at Juventus. Juventus is with 6 men in the midfield of Fiorentina, 7 men in the midfield of Fiorentina, pressing quite high. Will we continue to do it, yes or no? That we will discover it together. Matthijs de Ligt. Throw in for Fiorentina, still in their half. So Juventus, total different behavior than in the first half, but it's only 2 minutes into the game. So we have 45 more minutes to go in that intensity. That's the Juventus we want to see. Dai, come on! Tiziana, no, sono siciliano, però vivo in Belgio. Terracciano with a long ball. They stopped with the building from the back this time. They go with a long ball. They are trying to find Icone. Icone running. Pay attention. Icone versus De Sciglio. Icone with a shot. Ooh. All the Fiorentina players with their hand in the hair. I will do the same even if I have no hair. But I will do the same because it was really close. The counter-attack. And that was, you know, a really dangerous counter-attack with Terracciano immediately for Icone, that was able to go faster than Pellegrini. He stopped the ball, dribbling De Sciglio with his left foot. And it was that close. It actually touched the post. It touched the post. It touched the post. Mamma mia. Touched the post. Post. Oof, that was a close one. That's the comment of DC. Counter-attack. They are dangerous, huh? They are dangerous. So, you see. That's also a reason why we don't have to go crazy and attacking, because they are in shape, they are in form. They are able to build, but they are also dangerous in counterattacks. Icone is a super buy from Fiorentina. Super buy, because he came with a transfer window in the winter. Perin, Pellegrini, Rabiot. Rabiot is watching for Arthur and he's finding Arthur. Ken. Ken fighting with Milenkovic. There is a foul on Moise Ken. The referee is saying no. Saponara with the ball. Saponara, Piontek, Saponara, and Grande Arthur taking the ball. Look, and now there is a fight. Dai Rabiot, opening for Vlahovic. Vlahovic trying to dribble. He's giving a backheel pass, but there is nobody. There was nobody. I know that's a foul. I know. Milenkovic. Terracciano. Diego, oui, j'habite tout près de Bruxelles. Sint-Pietersleeuw, Le Saint-Pierre, tout près de l'IKEA. I'm telling people where I live. Matthijs de Ligt. Perin with a long ball for Locatelli. Who will win that contrast? Nobody. Quadrado. One of his first touches, but there was a foul on Vlahovic. From Igor. Igor with a foul on Vlahovic. Niet ver van de Ikea. Pinking. Niet ver van de Ikea. Klopt. Italiano screaming at his boys. He wants to see another Fiorentina. He wants to see probably the Fiorentina that he saw in the first half. But that was bad from... you see, also Vlahovic, emotionally playing versus your ex-team. It's not that easy. You've played 5 years there. It's not that easy. The ball behind, I have... Cristiano Ronaldo, Dybala, Pjanic, Douglas Costa, Bernardeschi, Chiellini, and a few players that signed the ball. Yeah, it's signed. Ciao Enzo. Maintenant tout le monde me parle en français dans le chat. Bien sûr que je parle français. C'est ma langue maternelle. E dai. Ciao Gigliona. Hey, come on. Fiorentina with the ball, they don't know what to do with the ball at the moment. And you see a more high pressure of Juventus with Ken, Vlahovic, Quadrado, Locatelli, Arthur, Rabiot. They are all much higher than in the first half. So in terms of where the block of Juventus is, the average block of our players, it's much higher than in the first half. Much higher. Then pay attention again to the counter-attacks, as we saw with Ikoné, because he was that close to open the score for Fiorentina. But we see a different behavior of Juventus, but still no shots on target. Ciao Angelo. Cross. De Ligt. Dai Matthijs. Another cross. And another time De Ligt. For Ikoné this time. Torreira. Ikoné. There is no foul. Ikoné is still in possession. He's trying with his chance. And another shot on target by Ikoné. Not dangerous this time. Luckily for Juve. Not dangerous. But still a shot on target for Fiorentina. We are losing the ball quickly. And we don't have that much choices on our bench neither. 12 shots, 4 on target for Fiorentina, 1 shot for Juventus. And they are playing on the right. There is nobody. Ball for Perin. Goal kick for Juve. Dai Juve. Come on Juve. Dai Juventus. Dai Juventus. Sì, l'abbiamo detto, la Fiorentina è nettamente superiore. C'è un perché, però è vero. Dati alla mano, è così. Quadrado, blocked by Castrovilli. Throw in. Danilo as a right back now this time. Going totally on the left. De Sciglio, De Ligt, Danilo, Locatelli, unmarked, and that's good. Locatelli with a long ball for Vlahovic. Pay attention. First time that Vlahovic is going. He's winning his duel. There are three players around him. He's deciding to give it to Quadrado. Quadrado is there. He's opening this time. Beautiful for Rabiot. Rabiot maybe with a shot from the distance. No, he's opening to Pellegrini. Pellegrini with a beautiful cross. Attenzione! Terracciano with the ball in the hand. Pay attention. Juventus that is giving other signs. Juventus that is giving other signs in that second half. Is it enough? No. But they are giving other signs. Something that we didn't see in the first half. Attenzione. Torreira, Icone. Torreira, Icone we saw it a lot of times. Biraghi. Saponara with a cross for Icone. Piontek with a header again for Biraghi. With another cross. Ooh, and it's a header from Piontek. I think it was Piontek, not sure. Yeah, I think it's Piontek. In the hands of Perin. And they are going. They are in the first half. 10 times attempts, 3 times on target. I think in the second half it's already the second time at least they went on target. Still not dangerous, but they are trying to be a bit closer. Moisken trying to dribble, is taking that ball with him in throw in, but it was deflected by a defender of Fiorentina. I believe it was Milenkovic. So ball for Juve in the midfield of Fiorentina. Time to change. Andrew is asking for Morata instead of Ken, so we can have an instant impact. I don't know if it's enough, guys. I don't know. Arthur, not losing the ball. Deschilio, long ball for Vlahovic. We are trying with these long balls to find Vlahovic. Pay attention. Vlahovic now. He's going with a chip. Mamma mia, the most dangerous action of the game. He's tried again with the chip, and then was Terracciano touching it with a punch in a corner kick. First corner kick of the game for Juventus. Mamma mia, Vlahovic, give him one chance. Give him one chance. He can change you. Mamma mia, I told you. A bit of magic to Vlahovic, and look at that. The first real attempt of Juventus. He tried, and he's showing it to the cameras. I tried to chip him, and then he's putting his hand in his face like that. Why? Because he knows that it could have been so important for Juventus to open the score. Mamma mia, that close for Dusan Vlahovic. It will be a corner kick with Quadrado. Quadrado on corner kick. We see Vlahovic, we see Danilo, we see Rabiot, we see Moisken, we see Matthijs de Ligt. They are all there. Pay attention. Rabiot controlling the ball, is giving it to the back. A long shot from Arthur. No. Arthur, bad pass from Arthur. And now pay attention to the counter-attack with Icone that is going fast. He's winning his duel with Pellegrini, but Pellegrini is doing an amazing tackle, but still ball in possession of Fiorentina. And now there is a foul. Yellow card for Pellegrini. The first one was an amazing tackle from Luca Pellegrini. Amazing tackle from Luca Pellegrini that stopped that counter-attack. Deschilio is giving him high five because he knows how important that was. But then he committed the fault on the second attempt of Fiorentina. Castrovilli. He stopped Icone. Clean tackle. He couldn't stop with a clean tackle, Castrovilli, and actually gave him he deserved a yellow card. But beautiful from Luca Pellegrini, because it was super dangerous. After the corner kick, after Arthur doing a bad pass, it's the second time that they go really fast in corner kick. Another attempt, Biraghi on the ball. Torreira as well. Torreira. Probably it will be Torreira. Boom, a long shot, and Perin. Perin with the fists. He's putting that ball in throw-in because it was again another time on target. Perin is saying to the guys, pay attention, pay attention. You see, it was Biraghi with the left over Saponara. It was a difficult ball because there were a lot of men in front of Perin. Perin was really focused. He knew what to do, and he's pushing that ball out of the goal. Grande Mattia Perin. And now we see Morata. Andrew was asking for Morata instead of Ken for an immediate impact, and Allegri was watching the live on YouTube, and he said, you know what, let's listen to Andrew from Denmark, and he's changing. Morata, I already told you, and from the bench, 29 times he was able to score. Will it be his 30th? Let's see. Hey, guys, it is what it is. Andrew asked it. Ciao, Stephanie Velasquez. You see, you ask and they do. because Allegri is watching, is listening to you and to your comments on YouTube. Hey, come on. Hey, don't forget, guys, for all the people that are joining now, I want a maximum of likes. You know, when there's waves of likes, something is happening. Something is happening. The first time we reached 1K, we went immediately with a shot, blocked shot, but the first shot of the game by Dusan Vlahovic. Then I told you a bit more, and we will go nearer to the goal with Vlahovic, and that's what we did in that second half, with one that was actually pushed away by Terracciano after the chip of Vlahovic. Now we need the third wave of likes so that we can go and open the score after the 60th minute of the game. Dai, Quadrado, with his usual technique, going take the ball. There is no foul. Quadrado, it's not the first time that you are looking for the fall and they are not giving you the fall. Saponara, but Rabiot was there, winning his contrast. Biraghi with a cross, deflected by Rabiot and Danilo, double deflection. We have 1,200 likes. That's what I want. That's what I want. Goal kick for Juve. Grande Juve. Dai, now we have to go. Now we have to go and score that goal. That is vital. It's super important to go score a goal. Allegri is not happy. Eh? He's not happy. He's not happy. He's screaming even harder as me. He's screaming. Perin. Danilo. Danilo, Quadrado in front of Saponara. Pay attention, Quadrado. Locatelli on the right side, opening for Morata. Morata was not able to take that ball. You see, Morata is taking now also the left side of the field. And Vlahovic will be there on the right. There is nothing. Danilo is saying, I touched the ball with the chin, not with the hands. So the referee understood it. Look at that beautiful opening by Morata to Quadrado. Quadrado is looking. He knew that there was nobody, so he's giving it back to De Ligt. Solo bianconero. Andiamo, Claudio. Here, beautiful one for Morata. Look at what a difference. Morata entered and he wants to sacrifice a lot. He's going into contrast. He's going into recuperating the ball. He's going down to support the midfield. He can be a real dangerous link from the midfield to Vlahovic, because we were not able to serve Vlahovic a lot in the first half. De Ligt winning a contrast and he's going with a fist. Ooh, Vlahovic, he went. Stopped by Igor, but he went. It's not over. Pay attention. Ball for Juve. Throw in. Grande Danilo. Capitano Danilo. Arthur to Danilo. Danilo is giving it to Perin. Perin is asking to the guys, come, help me. Support me. And Locatelli understood and he went down. He dropped a bit to receive that ball. De Ligt for Danilo. Danilo Quadrado. Pay attention, Quadrado. Pay attention because the referee is not whistling. And there is nothing. So there is a throw-in. There is a throw-in. Correct. I saw the ball going out. I don't know. The referee is speaking. I don't know with who. Castrovilli recuperated and intercepted by Rabiot. Rabiot controlling and immediately going forward. Look at Quadrado, he's alone. Look at Quadrado. Ah no, dai, lasciala la palla. You have Morata immediately to Quadrado that found the space. A beautiful space to the right side. He was not fast enough. There is no foul. So that means that Saponara is still on the ball. He's actually dribbling one player, two players, and he's giving it for a shot from Fiorentina. It is immediately blocked. Morata on the ball. There is a shot. I don't believe there were deflections, so it will be a throw-in for Juventus, I believe. I don't think there was a deflection. So it's a better game than in the first half, but not enough. Sotil is about to enter for Fiorentina. Not yet, but he will enter in a bit. What are the stats saying, guys? Stats total since the beginning of the game. We go 57% possession for Fiorentina, 51% of the duels won for them. So we are losing a bit more in the second half because at the end of the first half we had 55% of the duels won. This time They are up. Pay attention to Fiorentina. Fiorentina, they love to run towards our box and then take their attempts. They are doing it again. Saponara. Castrovilli from the distance is opening. They are trying to find a shot. They found the shot. There will be a goal kick. There will be a goal kick. 414 passes for Fiorentina, 311 for Juventus. And then in the attack, you see, now we have 3 shots. That's already 2 more than in the first half. We did 100% better than in the first half. 3 shots, 1 on target. That's really dangerous. 1 by Vlahovic. 16 attempts for Fiorentina. 6 on target. They are doing a chance. Saponara is going out for Sotil. And Cabral is coming in for Piontek. So double change for Fiorentina. I told you, Saponara was super dangerous. I was always scared when he had the ball. I'm happy to see him out. Piontek didn't do a great game. He suffered a bit the contrast with Matthijs de Ligt. Hopefully the subs will not do better than Piontek. The pass accuracy of Juve in this game was not good. 85%. 85%. It's not good. Because also of the massive pressing of Fiorentina, of course. It's more difficult to be precise when you have a team that is pressing that much. Vlahovic on the ground, he says, come on, referee, come on, there is a foul. First, it was not whistled, then the referee understood and he gave the foul for Juventus. After that, Igor pushed him literally down, taking his shirt here and put him in down. And Bonucci is asking as well on the bench. Bonucci quite nervous on the bench. He's not happy that he can't help his teammates. Danilo on the ball. What is he doing? He's opening for Vlahovic. I think there was an offside, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Vlahovic towards 2 defenders of Fiorentina, giving it in the middle, but there is nobody. So we are continuing now with Arthur. Arthur in possession. Look at Quadrado. Quadrado is asking for the ball. He's dropping down to receive that ball. Locatelli. And again, Arthur. Arthur giving it in the back. Danilo. Quadrado. Danilo. Dai Juve. Dai Juve. Danilo. He's waiting for his boys to be unmarked. He gives it to Quadrado. Quadrado in the middle. Was dangerous. Arthur on possession of the ball. Hey, dai Arthur. Morata trying to dribble Igor. Igor understood it. No nutmeg here. And Locatelli committing the foul. Ball for Fiorentina. Free kick for Fiorentina. Sotil was on the ground. We already changed 2 men. Quadrado for Ake. And Morata for Moisken. Pay attention. Torreira. Grande Arthur. Arthur for me, man of the match at the moment for Juve. Grande Arthur. Arthur is playing really well from Juve. Intercepting, building, dictating the tempo. Is doing quite well. Rabiot. Invisible today. Locatelli, not perfect. Doing okay, but not perfect. I was expecting a bit more, but we still have 23 minutes for Locatelli also to change. Look at the beautiful pass. I'm speaking about Locatelli and he's giving a beautiful pass to Vlahovic. Vlahovic losing that contrast with Igor. Difficult for Vlahovic as well today. But we know that Vlahovic, he doesn't need that much changes. 1 or 2 are enough to open the score. Quadrado with a big pressing this time. On Biraghi is committing the foul. Ball for Fiorentina. It's hard, Mr. Dax. Speaking and comparing 2 games, while Milan-Inter is a game where I'm not supporting not Milan, not Inter, so I'm watching as a neutral without the emotions. What I'm seeing here, the game, I am personally involved in the game, so it's hard to compare because you are totally involved. Every touch, my heart beats. But pay attention here for a beautiful pass from Danilo. Blocked. Igor is doing a beautiful game on Vlahovic. Credits to Igor. I didn't know Igor that good, to be honest, and he's doing well. Pay attention. They're opening now. Sotil on the ball. He's going with a cross. And De Sciglio putting that ball away. Out of the box. Grande. Morata. For Locatelli. And now you see Vlahovic is alone. Towards look at Igor, how much he's actually playing towards. Vlahovic is coming to the foul because he's taking the ball with the hand. Vlahovic was asking for the foul. He took the ball with the hand. Referee said no, there was absolutely no foul, so ball for Fiorentina again with Castrovilli. Sotil, Castrovilli, Torreira. Hey, don't let him shot, please. Opening to the right side. Big cross. There is nobody. There is Danilo. Danilo has been pushed. Referee saying, yes, there is a foul. I believe. That's what he said. On Danilo. Danilo is still suffering on the ground. Hopefully. What a big push from Castrovilli. In the low of the back of Danilo. Danilo on the ground. What a big push from him. They were both in the air, and then you see in the lower of the back of Danilo, you see Castrovilli putting his two hands. So Danilo is actually hurting his lower of the back. He's on the ground. Hopefully nothing serious there. I know. Hopefully. Corner kick. Still giving the corner kick. Biraghi in the box. Perin with the fist. Pay attention to Torreira from the distance. Blocked by a black and white wall. Quadrado on the ball. He's waiting for his man. There is no foul. Quadrado, it's the third time you are doing it. No, come on, Juan, please. Hey, it's the third time you are doing it. There is no foul, I agree. Quadrado now. Look at Quadrado. Now there is a foul, and now I want that yellow card. Yes, there is a yellow card on Bonaventura. Yes, there is a yellow card. Now it's correct. It's a foul on Quadrado. But Juan, no, please, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Guys, it's not about Mbappe would have struggled or not. I think that every player on earth, when you are missing 10 players of your team, because it's 9 plus Bonucci, who is not playing, not ready to play, that's 10 players of your team. Sorry. Then it starts to be difficult for every team. For every team. It's hard. And at the moment, you say whatever you want, it's still 0-0. Juventus needs to score, of course, because of the away goal rule. But it's not easy. It's not easy. Another yellow card. This time of Milenkovic on Morata. So we will have a free kick. Remember, Quadrado scored a free kick in Coppa Italia versus Sampdoria in the first game that we won 4-1. We watched it. We showed it 2 times. 1 time before the game, 1 time at halftime. Will we go again with a free kick of Quadrado to open the score at the 73rd minute? Yes or no, it can happen. They are putting the ball on the ground. You see Quadrado, Vlahovic and Danilo. They are all around the ball. Danilo is speaking to Quadrado. I don't know what he said to him. Did he say, let Vlahovic take the chance? The first time that Vlahovic will do a free kick for Juve. We know that he already scored some. I remember Bernardeschi scoring an amazing free kick versus Fiorentina in his first year at Juventus. Let's see. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes of Vlahovic. Look at the eyes of Vlahovic. Look at the eyes of Vlahovic. He's there. There is Vlahovic and Quadrado. There is even Danilo. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. It's Quadrado. Quadrado is going on the wall. Corner kick for Juve. Pellegrini is talking to Quadrado. He's telling him something. Hey, it was not bad. It was not bad from Quadrado. Not bad at all. Corner kick. Quadrado on the ball. Come on, Juve. Come on, Juve. Die. Quadrado corner kick. We see the big men. They are in. A beautiful pass. Here. Header. Mamma mia. Outside of the goal. A header. Header from a player of Juve. I didn't see who it was. It was Danilo. It was Danilo. was actually a touch from Quadrado to Pellegrini, and then Danilo that scored with a header versus Atalanta. Do you remember? He took that ball, but actually it was not on target. The Juve that is giving signs that we are still in the game, and Fiorentina will probably start to lower their tempo because they spent so many energies in the first 75 minutes of the game. So now maybe it's time to do a small change with some young guys with some energy. You see, Juventus is starting. I would not be surprised if Juventus now has the energy to change that game and take the advantage into that game with Arthur opening for Locatelli that is playing as a right winger at the moment. Locatelli with a cross into the box. But there was Igor. But there's still Arthur. Arthur dribbling one man. Castrovilli was there. He didn't see Castrovilli behind him. Oh, look at that. It's a corner kick. It's a corner kick for Juventus. I want the maximum of support in the chat, guys. Guys, believe in it. Believe in it. There is a maximum of support. Come on, Juve. Like Martin is saying. Come on, Juve. Come on, Juve. Dai, Dusan. Dai, Juve. Dai, Juve. There are two men in that corner. There is Quadrado and probably Pellegrini. Yes, Pellegrini to go in with his left foot. Quadrado to go out with his right foot. I think it will be Pellegrini. But maybe Quadrado, let's see. I think it's Pellegrini. It is Pellegrini with into the box. We have Matthias de Ligt. It was defended by Cabral from Fiorentina. And now pay attention to the counter-attack because they are really dangerous with that counter-attack. We know it, but Juventus is quite well positioned and still organized also in defense. They knew it, that they didn't have to go with too many men up because the counter-attacks of Fiorentina are dangerous. This time we were prepared. We already understood what Icone did a few minutes before. We were not surprised. 4 men in defense. You clearly see it now with Quadrado supporting Danilo on the right side. Sotil, Castrovilli, Torreira. For Icone that we didn't see for a few minutes now. He's giving it to Bonaventura. Pay attention to Bonaventura that is already having a yellow card. He's putting that ball away. Throw in for Juve. Come on. Dai, Juve. Dai, Juve. 75 minutes into the game. 0-0 at the moment. I don't believe that Soulé will enter, guys, because we already did some changes offensively with Morata and Ken, and also Quadrado that is playing a bit more on the right is taking that spot where Soulé should play. So I don't see a Soulé entering. Then maybe a change in I don't know, playing more centrally for Soulé. I don't know, but at the moment I don't know if Soulé tactically will fit here. Other foul on Quadrado. Quadrado was not happy. I don't know, even you know my love for Matthias Soulé. I don't know with the changes that we did if it would be really smart and it will fit. I don't know. Grande Juve, recuperating that throw-in. Grande Juve. Grande Juve. If you want some stats, I can tell you about possession, of course. Possession at the moment, I can tell you, for Juventus is 43% at the moment. 43% for Juve. Aerial duels we are winning. The duels in total is 50-50. And guys, they have more passes as Juve. They are more accurate. In terms of shots, Juventus went to 5. 1 on target. 20 for Fiorentina. 6 on target. Let me take out these stats because I don't like them today. And we open. Danilo, Quadrado, long ball. Quadrado was looking for Vlahovic this time, and now we are here with Vlahovic. Vlahovic, counter-attack with Juve. There is Quadrado on his right. Vlahovic, he saw him. Quadrado on the ball, controlling with the right foot. Boom, a shot of Quadrado, but it's not. Oh, it's outside of the goal. He tried, Quadrado. He tried. You see, Juventus is and can be dangerous. With a beautiful interception of Quadrado. Beautiful run of Vlahovic. Vlahovic, he could go with his left foot. He gave it to Quadrado. Quadrado, there were a lot of men there. It was impossible to pass. He took his chance outside of the goal. Locatelli or Rabiot can be subbed for Miretti, for example. That's a possibility. I don't know if it will happen or not because it's a really aggressive game. Look at De Sciglio taking that yellow card. Because Icone is really strong. It's not the first time that he dribbled him, and this time Mattia De Sciglio, he said, no, you will not go through. It's you or the ball, but not both of you. And that's what he did. A bit alla Montero, Paolo Montero, when Paolo Montero, he always said that. You or the ball, but not both of you. And that's what De Sciglio did. Ball for Fiorentina. Igor, that played an amazing game. Today, Igor was perfect. Hopefully, he will not finish on a perfect, but today, Igor did a really great game. The 98 of Fiorentina. Ball centrally. Cabral. Central ball. And here we are. Recuperation of Arthur. Not strong enough of Rabiot, sorry. And now Sotil. Sotil is there versus... Sotil is crossing for Cabral, but the ball is too high. And it's go for a goal kick of Juventus. Juve. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes 30 to go. Come on, Juve. Come on, Juve. Perin. $79 and 54 seconds now. So in 5 seconds, it's 80 minutes in the game. 3, 2, 1. 80 minutes. 10 to go from now on. Long ball from Perin. Catch from the midfielder of Fiorentina. De Ligt is there. He's saying to Danilo, take the ball. Danilo giving it again to De Ligt. And we are trying to find Vlahovic. Apparently, Vlahovic committed the fall. Vlahovic is saying, but absolutely not. They took me away. They put me away on the ground. Come on, Juve. Come on, Juve. Make that a goal, Juve. At the moment, it's difficult because it's Fiorentina with the ball. Fiorentina with the ball. Bonaventura. Milenkovic. Igor. Pressing by Juve with Morata and Vlahovic. But also the wingers are pressing with Locatelli now and Quadrado. Look at no, it's Rabiot. Rabiot and Quadrado. Ball for Juve. You see the pressing? You see, you don't allow them to build from the back. Juventus has the energy to do it in these last 9 minutes of the game. They can do it. Danilo to Arthur. Arthur Danilo. Long ball. Perin. De Sciglio. Long ball. There is nobody. And it's going in throwing. Not a beautiful ball from De Sciglio this time. Torreira, pay attention to Torreira. Morata is fighting. Look at Morata. Grande. He took the ball. He took the ball. Grande Alvaro. Bravo Alvarito. Beautiful. Resisting the pressing of Icone. Giving it to Rabiot. Rabiot Pellegrini. Rabiot again. Rabiot Arthur. Arthur Pellegrini. And we go. We are still trying to go out of that dangerous pressing from Fiorentina, and we do it with a foul on Rabiot. Grande. Beautiful Juventus on that moment. Grande Juve. Probably another change for Fiorentina. I'm looking at Allegri. No other changes for Allegri. Perin is waiting. He's watching his men and marking themselves. Perin leaving it to De Ligt. De Ligt. Juventus was losing a bit of time here. Vlahovic for Quadrado with a header, recuperating that ball to Locatelli. There is a foul on Locatelli. No, apparently no. What's happening here? A throw in for Fiorentina. Throw in for Fiorentina with Biraghi. Two changes for Fiorentina. Gonzalez and Duncan. Gonzalez with the number 22 and Duncan with the number 33. They are coming in. Castrovilli out. And Ikone, that was super dangerous, also out. But we saw it clearly that they started to be really tired in that in these last minutes, and they gave everything. So the 5 changes has been done for Fiorentina. Juventus recuperating the ball. There is absolutely no foul. Well done. Danilo. Arthur with a beautiful protection with his body. Grande for Rabiot. Look the opening. Dai Rabiot. Grande Rabiot. Beautiful for Morata. Pellegrini, Morata, Pellegrini giving it to the back. Arthur, Pellegrini, Arthur, Locatelli. Quadrado is alone. He's asking for the ball and he's receiving the ball, but there is nobody, so he's giving it to Danilo. Morata. Oh! Morata, he could choose between Locatelli or Vlahovic. He wanted to go for Vlahovic, but a really bad pass. And this time Vlahovic was not able to control that ball because it was really far away from him. It was an easy option with Locatelli. It was a more difficult one for Vlahovic. He chose for Vlahovic, but he didn't. He missed it. Completely missed the pass. Terracciano with the ball. Long ball from Fiorentina goalkeeper. Milenkovic, Torreira. Torreira did a big game as well. Hey, man, Allegri subs. There are no subs, guys. Stop with it. There are no subs. We have 10 players injured. Who do you want to enter? There is no foul. And the referee is saying it. We are putting that ball in corner kick. There is absolutely no foul. Fiorentina was looking for the foul. They are complaining, they are speaking, they are saying that there was a foul on the number 22 that just entered. They are battling into the box. No foul. Danilo. And De Sciglio with a bad pass. Sotil. 86 minutes and 20 seconds. Sotil into the box. Always with the same movement and always putting that ball over everyone. Because it's over the goal. Juventus will start again with a goal kick at the 87th minute. Come on, Juve! Dai, Dusan! Bit of magic on Dusan! Vlahovic! Come on! Allegri's not happy at all. I don't know with who he's not happy, but he's not happy. He's not happy at all. Beautiful control from De Sciglio. Arthur that played a really great game. Quantity and quality for Arthur tonight. Danilo with a beautiful pass for Locatelli. Foul on Pellegrini from Torreira. This time we are winning a foul. Torreira pushed him clearly push from Torreira on Pellegrini. Clearly push from Torreira. Come on, dai Juve, you can make it. And we can make it. Danilo for Quadrado. Come on, I would love that last minute goal. Locatelli for Quadrado opening. Come on, I want that last goal. Quadrado, he was about to cross, but he understood that the movement of Vlahovic was not perfect. So Vlahovic now in possession of the ball, giving it to Arthur. Juventus is building. They are in possession of the ball and they lost the ball. Fiorentina opening this time. They are running for that counter-attack, but they don't have the energy anymore. If we want to do it, it's now, guys. Allegri, if you want to hear the words of Allegri, guys, I can tell you, Allegri said, out of home, so away, it is important to score. The words of Allegri that I just received are, it is important to score out of home. Sotil putting that ball out. Will it be a corner kick? I don't know. I don't know if it's a corner kick or a goal kick. 1 minute to go into that game. It will be a goal kick for Perin. The heart of Mr. Dax is in pain. Don't see the things like that, Mr. Dax. First of all, because the game is not over. That's one. We will see how many minutes they will give recuperation. And secondly, because with 10 players out from our team, versus a Fiorentina that was giving their life, it's not easy. But it's not over, and that's important. With Arthur, that has been pushed again. Another time by Torreira. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. It's not the first time pushing Arthur. Man of the match, Arthur, for me. Yeah? Man of the match. Man of the match. Danilo, Locatelli, 2 minutes injury time, so not a lot. Arthur, Danilo, if we want to do it, it's now. If we want to do it, it's now. Locatelli, he's watching, there is nobody. If we want to do it, it's now the moment to score, out of home. De Ligt, Rabiot, Danilo. Yeah, we are playing in the back, we are keeping that possession, maybe with the last counter-attack. Look at Rabiot, look at Rabiot. It would be beautiful. It would be really beautiful. He's giving it to Quadrado. Quadrado with his right foot with a cross. Look at that. It's an own goal. It's an own goal. Juventus scored. I told you. I told you. I told you, guys. I told you. I told you. Who is it? He is Morata. Look at that. The perfect game. The perfect game. The perfect game. The perfect game, guys. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you, the fino alla fine. Only Juventus, only Juventus. See, see. Oh, they are crying. I know. Quadrado, look at that. Quadrado with a cross. Perfect cross. Own goal. It's an own goal. It's an own goal. But one thing is sure. One thing is sure, guys. One thing is sure, guys. Hey, Juventus is taking the lead. Look at it. I told you. It was so important to score that goal. Own goal. If we don't want to score, they will score for us. I told you, believe until the last second. Believe. I told you, if we would score, that would be perfect. I told you. You don't believe me. You don't believe me. Guys, it's the truth. It's the truth. 1-0 for Juventus. Own goal by Venuti that was subbed in. Deserved, 100%, deserved, grande, the victory, perfect. Pay attention, it's not over, it is not over, take that ball away, grande De Sciglio, Italiano is not happy, I understand. What's happening here. Pay attention because I lost. Pay attention, focusing on the last minutes. He said until 92, 1 time, 2 time, I'm waiting. Will he whistle? He whistled, grande. Juve, forza Juve, Juventus that was able to do what Milan and Inter were not able to do yesterday because they drew. What Fiorentina was not able to do today, We won. Venuti is sad. It's sad. Of course, Danilo is happy as a captain. He's hugging Arthur and he's saying, yes, we did it. L'abbiamo fatta. Ce l'abbiamo fatta. Venuti is crying. He's not happy. It happens. This is football, guys. Happens to us. It happens to them. Grande Juve, grande Juve, until the end, fino alla fine, Beppe MVP today, thank you Ragnar. The chat was, I don't know if the chat was MVP today. I mean, you were so negative at a certain moment, Juventus is not winning, Juventus is winning, 1-0. Yesterday, Mr. Allegri said, we don't need to concede, we need to score a goal, because scoring out of home is important. At the end, we scored. We won 1-0. They didn't score. A beautiful goal. Important goal with a cross of Cuadrado. Assist. I don't know if it's an assist or not. I think yes. Maybe no. I don't know. You can vote, guys. The vote is open. Cuadrado, Arthur, Danilo, or De Ligt. Who was the man of the game? They are all smiling because they knew that actually Juventus didn't play perfectly. Venuti is crying. He's not happy. It happens, guys. No, I'm sad. Honestly, I'm sad for Venuti. On the other side, I'm happy for Juventus, because we believed in it. I told you guys, Fiorentina was on their knees. They were on their knees because they spent so many energy being aggressive mentally. They were doing the perfect game. But perfect game, if you want to be perfect, you have to score. Otherwise, you can speak how much you want. If you don't score, you don't score it. And Juventus is celebrating and is jumping in the air. Grande Cuadrado. Grande Vlahovic, grande Danilo. Grande Juventus, bravo Juventus. 1-0 for Juventus. Allegri MVP. But guys, I told you, it made no sense today to go and to sub. The game was really aggressive. Look at Marleake that I really love. Today he missed his first half totally. Why would you risk Miretti and Soulé in a game like that? Soulé would have made even no sense because you had a Cuadrado that came in. You had a Morata on the other side. You couldn't just change for the sake of change. Make no sense. Chi ha segnato? Autogol di Venuti. Juventus scored 1-0. People, Alessandro is saying we stole the match. What does it mean, stealing the game? 21 shots for Fiorentina, 6 for Juve. 6 on target for them, 2 for us. 63% possession for Fiorentina, 37 for Juve. They had more passes, they were more accurate, they had equal corners, 3-3. No offsides, they had more throw-ins. It's true. Did we stole the game? I don't know. If we stole the game, one thing is sure is that Juventus was not the most offensive Juventus. But hey guys, don't forget, we are playing at Artemio Franchi Stadium versus a Fiorentina that was pumped up. We are playing without 10 starters. 10 starters that are not there. They are not there. They are not even able to play today. We are playing, we are there without energy, with a 3-5-2 starting with Locatelli that doesn't play on the right normally. We are playing there. We don't concede any goal from Fiorentina. That was going, and then goal. By the way, HD was saying since all the game 0-1, 0-1, 0-1, 0-1. He said it even at the 90th minute where nobody was believing in a goal. He said 0-1 and at the end 0-1. Andrew, he said De Ligt completely neutralized Piontek, MVP for him. It can be because it's true. Piontek didn't see any ball. De Ligt again was vice captain today. Did a perfect game as well. I agree. Between Arthur and De Ligt, it's difficult for me to choose. I loved Arthur. De Ligt was super well. By the way, Andrew, he gave us so many tactical tips today. I think that Allegri was watching. At a certain moment, he said instant impact. Change my scan for Morata. That was at a certain moment. He said it. Allegri changed it. I'm happy. I'm happy to see a win of Juventus, guys. A lot of people were saying 2-2, 3-3. Nobody saw us winning today. Nobody saw us losing. A lot of people were going towards that draw. I said 2-1 for Juventus. At the end, 0-1, and I'm super happy for that. So who are you voting, guys? Let me check and how many likes we have, because I don't know, guys, if you have put a maximum of likes. I don't know about that. 1,300 likes. Don't forget, put a maximum of likes if you really are happy for that win. And if you think that we deserve that win. Maximum of likes. Will you vote? I will vote for Arthur. 40% Arthur, 35% Quadrado. Quadrado, not 100% sure, guys, because he was looking for the fall 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, putting us in a difficult situation. At the end, he's doing the winning assist. Grande Quadrado. Beautiful win for Juventus. Not beautiful. Allegri masterclass. You know, Allegri said it's my favorite score. 1-0 FC. Grande Juve. And now if you want to, guys, I will take some water. I will stop here on the channel because I had a really nice time. If you want to, you can follow me on my own channel for the post-game to speak about it, what we did well or not, who was the man of the match, who was perfect or not. If you want to follow me, my name on YouTube is GJustJuve. You come, you follow me, and we speak about all of what happened today for a beautiful 1 hour post-game. Thank you, as always. Forza Juve. Let me see who won the... it's difficult between Arthur and Quadrado. At the moment, Arthur won. Grazie a tutti. A victory in Coppa Italia that gives us a lot of possibility for the next round. Grazie. Forza Juve. Ciao.